everybody, and welcome to Anoka High School, where it's a great night for wrestling between the Coon Rapids Cardinals and the home Anoka Tornadoes. I'm David Mangum. Alongside me is Zon Neighbor. How you doing tonight, Zon?
Doing great. Going to be an exciting night of wrestling here.
Oh, yeah. Just finished the player introductions as the captains shake hands on the mat. We're really looking forward to a bunch of these matchups. Which ones do you think are the key matchups tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Anoka comes in highly ranked, and Coon Rapids is also ranked. They're probably in the top 15, coming off a big win against the Bengals. But speaking to some of the Cardinal faithful tonight, they really believe that Coon Rapids has to start fast, and that's going to be highlighted by a match at 113 between Logan Rotzine and Brad Howes. Is a match Coon Rapids has to have, along with that 195. If the Coon Rapids can win those two matches, they feel that they could give Anoka a run for their money.
Yeah, for sure. Anoka is one of the top teams in the state, but Coon Rapids is definitely going to give them a run for their money. So first up is Jade Schmidt for Coon Rapids up against Brendan Howes. And very quickly, Anoka takes a 2-0 lead.
Quick takedown by Howes, and Howes would be favored in this match here. Schmidt is a little bit inexperienced, comes in decent record, but he hadn't wrestled varsity a lot until this year. So Anoka advantage this class, and then Coon Rapids has to get going with the 113 match because Anoka's very tough in those middle weights.
Yeah, Howes is ranked up in the top 10. 2 more points for Howes as it now is 4-1. Howes, as a freshman, is ranked in the top 10 in the state for his weight class.
Right, and these are the key matches, too, for Coon Rapids. Is even if you're not favored, you got to stay away from bonus points if you want to have a chance.
Yeah, for sure. Here comes some back points for Howes. Now Schmidt is just trying to look to escape here. Has 3 more points for a near fall. Howes continues to keep control. Anoka in the silver and Coon Rapids tonight in the white. Still looking for the more back points. Here comes the count off.
Howes has been using the same move all 3 times here to get back points. He's looking like he's going to go after a tech fall here as he takes a quick 10-1 lead.
10-1 lead, here we go. 25 seconds left to go in the first period. Looking to flip him over one more time.
Something different here with a half Nelson. Now he's in trouble.
Looking for the pin. Last 15 seconds. Schmidt is fighting him off, but Howes does have tons of control. Save. 3 more points.
Schmidt did a great job there fighting off his back. I thought he was in some big trouble there, avoiding the pin. Which, if he can get this to a tech fall and only have 5 team points instead of 6, could be a difference later on in the match.
Yeah, for sure. Because tonight they are battling for the golden shoes. Keep an eye out, see if they make an appearance tonight.
I do see them.
Oh, do you?
Yep, they're crossed the way on next to the mat announcer.
Yeah, they are. Next to
They almost look bronze from here.
Oh, yeah. Howes once again starts on top. Pulling that left arm across.
Howes has done a nice job of staying on top here and really being aggressive, going for pinning combinations.
More back points. Just trying to fight it off. Pin.
That went back to the half Nelson, which is what he finished up the first period with. Went back to it and had a little bit tighter that time and a lot more time on the clock, and he's able to finish off Schmidt.
Yeah, it's a little easy when it's 30 seconds. When it's a minute 30, you don't have much time. You have too much time to fight off.
At 113 pounds, Logan Rotzine for Coon Rapids, Brad Howes for Anoka.
Next up is Brad Howes for Anoka and
Logan Rotzine.
Logan Rotzine. Logan Rotzine did have a good weekend, going 3-0 this past weekend at the duels.
Nice double leg takedown.
Oh, yeah. Got him way up in the air there.
Ratzin comes in as a senior. He wasn't wrestling the first triangular match that we did with Stillwater and Andover. He was out injured. He's come back here recently, come back strong. Senior year, so hopefully he can finish this thing off right tonight.
Yeah, you can see the strength for sure. He has taken control of pretty much this entire first period. Escape attempt.
Good switch and re-switch there by Logan.
Two more points for Logan. Oh, no, sorry. Excuse me, for Brad.
2-2.
2-2. 50 seconds left in the first period.
See Howes immediately put the legs in. He's doing a good job so far of keeping Logan broken down to the mat.
Oh. So when you're in this position underneath, how do you try to reverse
He's
this?
going to have to get back up to his base, and then there's basically doing, it's like a somersault out of it. Or you've got to stand up. He's going to go for a cradle now.
Oh.
He could be
He's got that
in some
right
trouble.
leg, left arm. Oh, back points. 2 more points. That's 4-2 with 5 seconds left to go.
That was a good job by Howes. Able to pick up those points at the end of the period.
No escape points though there at the end. It was close. Looks like here we are with that cradle. Back points. Logan looking to escape here.
Better job here. Leg is in. He's going to have to get back up to his feet.
He's trying to get control of his right foot. Still a close match at 4-2. For House.
I'll just put that leg in and looking for a far side cradle, and he's also looking for a guillotine there earlier in the match. Doing a good job being aggressive, working from the top and really wearing out Ratzin at this point.
Ratzin does look a lot more tired here in the second compared to at the start.
It's a lot of work when you're underneath.
Oh yeah, especially, oh, they're gonna call stalemate?
Yep.
Especially coming back from an injury, I wonder how much
Conditioning
he's missing.
play a role. I like that stalling call or not stalling, but stalemate call by the official there. When a wrestler wants to put in the leg, they've really got to, it can be a stalling ride also.
Logan caught in a tough position here. Oh, but they'll call another stalemate. – 4-2 with 42 seconds left to go. Oh, couldn't quite get the escape there.
Yeah, Ratzin had to stand up. Hawes had control of his leg though, and as soon as he went to the match, he did try a switch, but Hawes is able to counter it. You have to see Ratzin put 2 and 3 moves together here in order for him to escape. Otherwise, Hawes has done an excellent job of riding him out here in the second period.
And Howes will will choose position. The third. Two seconds left to go here. Oh, could not get the escape there at the last second. It's a couple points now that could have been there if there was about 5-10 more seconds. So Ratzin this time have control. Trying not to give up the escape. And escape points. But reversal, 2 more points to Anoka. 6-2 with 1:48 left to go in the last period here.
Ooh, It'll be tough here for Racine, as House has done a nice job so far this match from the top. And Racine finds himself on the bottom again here early in the third period.
Now 4 points down. He's going to have to make at least 2 moves here. Escape alone isn't going to tie this up anymore. Cradle. 2 more back points. 8-2 with 1:10 left to go. And House is looking very strong here. Warning for Coon Rapids for stalling, it seemed like there. Which is interesting. I don't think he would really want to be stalling at this point, would he?
No, but he's got to be doing something for that. He's got to get his head off the mat. Get back to his base. Get to a stand-up where he can do a move. But again, Howe's doing a nice job there, 2-on-1 with his controlling Racine's arm and really putting a lot of weight on him, making him work for everything he can get.
Racine does have House's right leg. Oh, trying to get control. 15 seconds left to go. Racine is going to have to make a lot of moves to make a comeback here. There's the buzzer. And Brad House takes the win. It's a 9-0 lead now for Anoka after two matches. So coming up next is Noah Torgerson for Anoka and Svobotny for Coon Rapids. Shake hands and away we go. Third match tonight, the 120-pound class. And immediately Coon Rapids lifts and takes control. Svobotny already up 2-0. Minute 40 into the first period here.
It's a good start to the match as Anoka has got some of the early momentum here after 2 quick wins. The first 2 matches is very important here for Svobotny to stop that and put Coon Rapids on the board.
Yeah, as a wrestler, it is an individual sport, but after watching your first 2 teammates lose like that, you must want to make at least some type of dent in that lead.
Svobotny feels very confident from his feet here as he scored that quick takedown, and then he electing to let Torgerson go.
Yeah, he definitely looks more comfortable of the 2. He seems to be attacking a lot more.
Right, he seems to have Torgerson on his heels right now.
Yeah.
Good job wrestling on the edge of the mat there.
Oh, 2 more points. 4-1 for Coon Rapids.
That's great mat awareness by Svobotny.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Pulling him back in here. Not letting him get a breather.
It's just a great spot to go for your takedown stuff. You're on the edge of the mat. If you do get in trouble, you can usually get off the mat without any problems. He did a nice job knowing exactly where he was. Drug both feet, stayed in bounds for the 2-point takedown.
37 seconds left to go. First period. Once again, he decides to keep both hands on his back instead of the normal referee position there.
Right. Usually it's going to be a sign that you're going to let your opponent go.
Yeah, instead now he still has great control. 20 seconds left to go.
20 seconds.
Hard cross face there.
Trying to look for some back points.
Svobotny just being more physical right now than Torgerson.
No points scored there. Very quickly, Noah was able to swap from one side to the other. And that's the end of the first. And it's 4-1 for Svobotny.
Quick look takedown there.
Oh, yeah. So this was the second of the 2 takedowns.
Yep. Single leg, like you say, great mat awareness there by Svobotny.
Yeah, you could see both the wrestlers looking up at the ref, saying like, "Are you gonna call us out?" No, I guess we gotta keep going.
Headlock.
Ooh. Looking for the pin. Very early on in the second period. Novotny still looking for it. Ferguson trying to fight him off. Pin, and it's over. A minute 43 into the second period. Novotny takes the pin, brings the score back 9-6. Coon Rapids on the scoreboard. Team is super excited to see that. Let's look at that pin again.
Big win. He spun right around front. I think he had a plan right from the start. He spun around to the front. As soon as Torgerson raised his head a little bit, Novotny hit him with the headlock. Had it tight. Nice job. And again, Coon Rapids with an early shot right off the whistle.
Yeah, these wrestlers seem to be a lot more aggressive from Coon Rapids tonight. So this is Caleb Brandenburg for Anoka, and we have Gabe DeGris for Coon Rapids in the white. Has control of that left leg. Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds. The Anoka head coach yelling at his wrestler there. I don't know what he was yelling at, but he was not happy.
His hands in better position. Nice job here, double leg takedown. We'll see if he can finish it off by DeGris.
He's still looking to score some points here. Hasn't gained control.
Was in deep on the double, but just unable to finish it.
Calling a stalemate. We'll start back in the neutral position here with a minute 13 left to go here in the first. DeGris is definitely the aggressor. Once again, Coon Rapids seems to be attacking a lot more.
Which is very good. In the match we did a couple of weeks ago, I didn't think they were aggressive enough from their feet.
Yeah, immediately, last two we've seen jumping for the legs.
And even Ratzin in his match got the early takedown.
Thing is, with all that energy expended in the first here, hopefully they can continue to hang on if they can't find that pin very early. .35 seconds left to go here in the first. Still 0-0, looking for some points. Even though Coon Rapids does seem to have been the aggressor, no points to show for it. And now, Anoka goes for that right leg. Brandenburg is looking to get points.
Brandenburg did a nice job of their controlling DeGris's hands and able to turn it into a single leg takedown attempt. DeGris able to sprawl and avoid the takedown here. Very big 8 seconds left here. See if somebody can score at the end of the period.
4 seconds to go here, and looks like both are okay, taking the 0-0 into the second.
Anoka doing a nice job controlling the hands there.
Yeah. Coach was yelling at him about that earlier on. Looks like he listened. Anoka decides to start on the bottom here, second period. DeGris just looking not to give up any escape points here. Oh, Brandenburg almost gets away, and he does. 1 point for Anoka. A minute 40 left to go here in the second period. Once again, though, DeGris is looking for that right leg, single leg takedown.
It's not a single, he can need to change this to a double.
Oh, now he's completely off the ground. Ref calls dangerous.
Potentially dangerous.
Potentially dangerous. We'll start back in the neutral position. Was a very aggressive move, though. So once they get up in the air, right, the refs typically will call that as potentially dangerous, correct?
Yeah, it'll depend. I mean, you can bring your guy up in the air, but if you do, you're in charge of his safety back to the mat. So no body slams. You've got to be careful with that.
This isn't the WWE, no body slams.
Nope. There's a double leg.
There we go.
Switch to it.
2 more points.
Gives DeGris the 2-1 lead.
He's hanging on to that left leg and trying to grab that right wrist.
Again, Brandenburg's done a nice job of controlling the hands. DeGris really not sure what he wants to do here. I see him trying for a cradle quite a bit, but he's not sure if he wants to put the legs in. Doesn't look like he's going to go for a cradle here.
Back points are starting to be counted off by the referee here.
Slip the shoulder.
Hanging on to that left leg.
He's got to slip his left shoulder. He's trying to get it down with his chin.
Looking for the pin. Looking for the pin.
Got to lift that head up.
5 seconds left to go here. We'll see if we can be able to get it.
Brandenburg doing a nice job on the bridge.
Just trying to keep his body off that mat, and he does. 3 points awarded for a near fall there.
It's a good last 30 seconds of the second period there for DeGris.
Yeah, you can see Brandenburg, though, just keeping his back off the mat.
Got his first takedown and able to put the cradle in to get some back points.
Yeah, compared to the first, flurry of action there. So we're now 5-1 in favor of DeGris. See Coach Glenn, he's been pretty quiet. He did get up for a moment there to yell at DeGris, tell him what to do. But compare that to the Anoka bench, and there's constantly coaches yelling. DeGris has a hold of Brandenburg's right leg still.
Still no points given.
No.
Guard, he does not get any points. He gets back in control. Brandenburg doing a lot of work there, but unable to score any points with it.
Yeah, it's difficult to see, right? All that effort. And
we got cradle.
Cradle again.
So he's sit through here, but he's got to slip that left shoulder.
There it is, almost the exact same position they were in the last 30 seconds.
He's using his knees.
54 seconds left to go. And 52 seconds left to go. Still a 4-point lead for DeGris here.
Coach Murray for Anoka trying to give Brandenburg some advice.
How much can you actually hear from the coach when you're actually on the wrestling mat? Can you hear him that well?
You can.
You can? Okay.
They have a distinct voice that you get used to in the wrestling room, I think.
Oh, yeah. With so many people yelling, though, telling you. Oh.
Yeah, you don't hear as much in the crowd.
No. Once again, we'll start with DeGris in control here with 36 seconds left to go, trying not to give up this escape. Very quickly, though, Brandenburg up on his feet and separated. There it is, the 1 point, 5-2 now.
Yeah, 28 seconds ago now, very important. DeGris has some mat awareness. He's up by 3. So even if he feels himself getting taken down, it's okay.
You just don't want to give up a near fall point.
You do not want to get taken down to your back. You know, just give it up, get flat.
He still seems to be pretty aggressive, though. He doesn't look like he's trying to play
nothing wrong
safe.
with going after some points, but just being smart and don't give up a big takedown here when you go to your back.
This has been an interesting match from the first where there were no points, and once again, DeGris has him up off of the ground, holding him by his legs. The time has expired. DeGris is the winner over Caleb Brandenburg, 5-2. Now for the team match is 9-9. There he is at the end, lifting him completely off the ground until the buzzer sounds. Once he does let him go.
132 pounds, Alex Kowalczyk for Coon Rapids. Captain Parker DeBrocki.
Next up is Alex Kowalczyk for Coon Rapids and Parker DeBrocki for Anoka.
DeBrocki, one of the Anoka captains, coming in against Kowalczyk, one of the Cardinals' very talented sophomores.
Kowalczyk this past weekend was in the Stillwater Pony Stampede duels, and he did get 2 pins. So after this past weekend, he's got to be feeling good about his wrestling this year. Early on, DeBrocki does have control. Kowalczyk's right leg gets control. 2 points for him. Dabrowski is ranked in the top 10 state for the 132-pound weight class. So this is a difficult one for Kowalczyk.
Anoka very tough here, 130. Probably the next 4 or 5 weight classes, I'd say, is the strength of the Anoka line.
The escape point was awarded to Kowalczyk, but then another takedown awarded now for Dabrowski, up 4-1 with 40 seconds left to go here in the first.
Dabrowski looks very confident from his feet right now.
He seemed okay giving up that escape point there. Just looking for more and more takedowns. 20 seconds left to go here.
20 seconds.
Dabrowski in very deep on a double leg takedown.
2 more points. 6-2.
2 more for Dabrowski.
That's the end of the first. Score is 6 for Anoka, 2 for Coon Rapids.
Take a look here at the last takedown here. Does a nice job, just gets in, switches to a double leg takedown. Just a great job. Finishing the period for Dabrowski. Very confident from his feet. And they're going to start from their feet here in the second period. Again, this time he's in a single leg. Going to go to switch to a double leg.
Double legs, got him over his back. Still hanging on to that right leg there. Kowalczyk, though, sticking strong with this one. Looks like he is the closer one now to begin some type of points, but now once again, almost up in the air. Both these wrestlers looking to get a little bit of control. Both of them actually have looked like in the first 40 seconds here, they've almost been able to score some points here for a takedown. Rocky, though, does...
Kowalczyk just seems to be on the defense here the whole time, just trying to stay away from the takedowns and stuff. Let's see him get a little more aggressive from his feet, circle a little bit. He's kind of just standing flat-footed.
As we start back up here in the neutral position. Yeah, it's interesting. The last few wrestlers for Coon Rapids were a lot more aggressive. While here, Kowalczyk does seem to be a little more the defensive wrestler out of the two. It's all right if you're looking for like little spots to shoot for.
Yeah, counter moves are very big in wrestling. Some guys are a lot more comfortable executing a counter move rather than initiating the action. But Dabrowski here just seems really aggressive from the feet, very confident. Got a little blood injury time.
And it looks like it is for Dabrowski. It's like, or no. From his... As while we're looking at the wrestlers, make sure they're all banded up right. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/CTN Studios, where you can catch all of the highlights of all things Coon Rapids, including Community Update and Sports Night, which airs every Monday. Looks like the wrestlers are all good to go as we start back up with 40 seconds left here in the second period.
It's very important here for Kowalczyk to score some points.
Yeah, right. If he can get a takedown here, with only a 2-point deficit coming into the third, it does seem manageable.
He's in on a single leg there. Right on the edge of the mat.
Just barely keeping him on the mat. Once again, Dabrowski, though, seems comfortable trying to lift Kowalczyk over his head onto and then flip him around. He keeps lifting up both of his legs. There it is, the end of the second period. Score is 6 points for Dabrowski, 2 for Kowalczyk. Looks like it was Kowalczyk will have control going into the third here.
6-2 lead for Parker Dabrowski.
Nope.
We have a caution here. Dabrowski started early.
Just a little too excited to get out. Kowalczyk catches his breath. We'll start up again. So looking for that right wrist control. Keep him on the ground. Now switches to the left wrist.
Kowalczyk's going to have to make some down by 4. You have to have a couple of turns.
Yep.
So I don't think he's too confident in letting Dobrachny go and then having to go from the feet again. Dobrachny warned for stalling.
They're called out of bounds. A little start back up here with a minute 19 left to go in the third period. Kowalczyk's ready to go. Ref whistles. Start back up. Kowalczyk is looking to put Dobrachny on his back here.
We're finding there's Kowalczyk's trying to put the leg in, and Dobrachny does a nice job there getting his arm underneath the leg. Going to make things very difficult for Kowalczyk to score.
Now Kowalczyk's right leg over the left shoulder of Dobrachny here. Looking for some type of reversal. See if he can get it. And 2 points for the reversal there. Kowalczyk does look like he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to fight very hard these last 30 seconds if he wants to bring this back.
Right, it's very important now too that he does not get turned to his back and give up additional team points. As right now he's down by 6, does not want to get down by 8.
No.
And Kowalczyk gets warned for stalling at the 10-second mark.
Here we go, the last 5 seconds here. Kowalczyk just trying to hang on here. And the buzzer sounds, and that's it. And Dobrachny wins 8-2 against Coon Rapids Kowalczyk. It's now a 12-9 lead for Anoka going into the 138 weight class. There's that reversal again here. Able to keep control of that right leg and then flip around.
It's a solid match by Dobrachny. He does very well against Kowalczyk.
So next up is Elijah Madimba for Coon Rapids and Riley Emery for Anoka. Very quickly, Madimba is aggressive, almost gets the takedown, but no points. Holding control of that right arm. Madimba does get 2 points. A quick 2-0 lead for Elijah Madimba here. We'll start back again with him in control with a minute 24 to go here in the first period.
Madimba is trying to put in the legs here, doing a nice job of controlling the hands.
He's got both hands on that left arm.
Yep. 2-on-1 makes it very difficult for the bottom wrestler to do a whole lot. He's got both his legs and one of his arms tied up.
Now he's got the right arm. Oh, almost had control of Emery's right arm there for a moment.
Emery doing a nice job of keeping his head up. I think Madimba would like to get to a half, or it looks like he's working for a cradle here.
Emery is starting to get up here. Madimba to continue keep control.
He has the legs in. He's going to try to roll back here and have the splits, but Emery is able to slide through.
A good move by Emery there, not getting caught there. And the reversal, 2 points. Tied 2-2 with 10 seconds left to go here in the first.
Yeah, Madimba being aggressive there, trying to go for the splits, but that's very difficult to turn somebody on. And Emery is able to get away.
1 point away at the very end there for Madimba for the escape.
Good job. Good mat awareness and knowing what the clock was. Clock awareness too there.
Here's another look at that reversal here for Emery.
All right, that's the very end of it. He was able to slide his head through when he was trying for the splits.
Great move by him, and he will start here in control. Madimba looking for the escape point.
Really like that quick to his feet that he quickly spun to face Emery.
Oh, and very quickly he puts him down. Reversal. Had Emery there on his back for a moment.
Yes, he did. He had him in some trouble to start.
Reversal the other way now. 4-5. Lead for Coon Rapids. 2 more points for another reversal for Madimba. 7-4 now. A lot of reversals there.
A lot of reversals here, and this one's not going to be over until that clock goes out in the third period. Because it's two wrestlers, both very comfortable in scramble situations, it looks like.
You didn't see any panic from either of them. All of a sudden they lose control. All of a sudden they're like, okay, that's all right. I'll just take it back real quick.
Some guys are just comfortable scrambling, they call it.
Called out of bounds. With 47 seconds left to go here in the second period. 7 points for Madimba, 4 points for Emery. Once again, the Coon Rapids bench, very calm and collected compared to the Anoka bench. Coach Glenn, very trusting of his wrestlers. They know what to do.
Yep, I think anytime you see Anoka, you will. Well, there's a cradle.
Yep.
Some back points.
Ref starts to count off here.
Gonna still not giving up the cradle.
Emery was able, though, to get off of his back there for a moment. Both referees keeping an eye on it. Looking for a pin. Buzzer sounds.
So close.
There is Coach Glenn. You could hear the Coon Rapids fans begging for the pin there. Referee said, no pin, but we will give you 3 points. Coach Glenn looking on, taking notes.
Very close. You know what? From our vantage point, it looked good, but I tell you what, the refs, both refs, I thought were in pretty good position there to see what was going on, and they were aware of the clock also.
One point awarded to Madimba there. Did I just jump in the gun early?
I know that was, I think it was something unsportsmanlike. It looked like, I don't know if, not a punch, but closed fist.
Madimba looking for an escape here, or another reversal, as we've seen several of those in this match.
Madimba seems very comfortable in these situations here, very methodical.
Yeah, very little panic.
Yep, does not panic.
Just slowly seems to get the positioning he wants and then finally makes his move. Coach Glenn now getting up for the Cardinals and yelling, shouting instructions.
Cradle again.
2 more points awarded.
Well, I thought he had him there early.
Coon Rapids fans up on their feet here, yelling for it. Both the referees said no pin still. 3 points. And a 4th point awarded there as well. So another unsportsman?
Did not see.
Okay. Referees did see something though as they talked to each other. Now it's 17-4 with 43 seconds left to go here in the third. Two more points for Emery.
You can see Emery getting an escape here.
If you're Medimba, you're looking.
I'm sorry, Medimba get an escape and score some more points. Right now he's up 11. 4-point team victory.
Oh, and Medimba now fighting off a pin. The last 10 seconds here to go. Trying to get both those shoulder blades off the ground. Now all the Anoka fans up on their feet. The bench up on their feet. Last second here. No pin.
Well, we said it wouldn't be over until that horn sound, and that was very close.
Absolutely not. Medimba, from the score, it looks like a dominating match. But that last minute or so there, you can see either side. There's Emery, obviously upset. Medimba, I think he's just glad not to have gotten pinned there. Here we go, look again. Medimba fighting off that pin.
This does end up a major decision as he wins by 8, 17-9. Give Cardinals the 13-12 lead after 6 matches.
Next up is Scott Springer for Anoka and Dallin Jones for Coon Rapids.
Springer, one of the highly ranked Tornadoes, also captain. And a senior.
After the last 30 seconds there of pins for almost both wrestlers, this is a lot slower of a start. Both wrestlers trying to feel each other out.
A little different pace right now.
Yeah. Both comfortable standing instead of looking for reversals back and forth. Springer there, look for the takedown with the right leg.
Now Springer shot in a double there and switched to a single. Usually you see the opposite where it was from a single to a double. Springer very confident though, wrestling at the edge of the mat.
Like you said, he is a senior, so he's very experienced. No matter what's going to be thrown at him. Springer did go undefeated this past weekend at the Mustang Duels. Nope. And it looks like Springer is going to be called for stalling there. Just a warning. So Springer did have a very good weekend this past weekend. Included 1 pin. Ten seconds left to go here in the first period. Still 0-0. Both wrestlers staying upright for almost the entire first. Just trying to look for a weakness and couldn't quite find one.
Again, Springer backing up to the edge of the mat. I think he's very comfortable there, which over the years Anoka has been known to wrestle the edge, and they do so very well.
So if you're wrestling someone who is comfortable with their back up against the edge there, what should you do to try to score that takedown still?
Well, I'd say you just don't if you catch yourself in a bad position, you're able to get out of it by getting off the edge of the mat and stuff. So you're really in a no-lose situation, especially when it winds down to the end of a period. You take a few more chances.
25 seconds here into the second. Jones does have a 1-0 lead. Springer does have control of that right leg, but they're once again out of bounds.
Nice wizard thrown in there by Jones.
Dallin Jones, only a sophomore, going up against the senior. Even though he might not have as much experience, he seems to be holding his own.
He is. He's not giving away anything strength-wise. Both wrestlers look very similar from their feet.
Once again, called out of bounds here. 54 seconds left to go in the second. A 1-0 lead for Jones up against the Anoka captain, Scott Springer. Immediately goes for one leg takedown.
Oh, he went single to double, back to the single. He's got Jones in some trouble, and again, here he is right by the edge of the mat.
Jones trying to hang on here for the last little bit. Once again, called out of bounds. Yep. Great move by Jones to not give up any points.
Jones got out of some trouble there.
Even though Springer did have the advantage, did look like he was going to score some points. Doesn't matter according to the scoreboard. Last 25 seconds here in the second. Jones looks like was warned for stalling there. Springer there was standing completely outside of the circle for a moment. Very comfortable standing.
Very
right
smart to circle back in, or he could have been called again.
Oh,
Jones.
No points called
A
there.
little aggressive there at the end of the period.
There's the buzzer.
Stayed out of trouble, though.
This would be a great win for Coon Rapids. This is one I think that they probably weren't relying on, but they would always be happy to see Jones win this one. He did go 2-1 this weekend.
1-0 match. This is probably going to come down to some conditioning here at the very end.
Let's see who was running a little bit more, getting all their aerobics in before the season started. Jones will start in control here. Ref blows his whistle with 1:50 left to go here. This match. Springer looking for the escape.
Springer's try to switch right off the whistle and then try to standing switch right at the end there. Jones able to control and get him off to the side.
Jones ready once again. Here we go. Springer up to his feet but couldn't quite separate. Looking for a reversal now.
Good re-switch by Jones.
Jones staying very calm during that, able to keep in control. 1:28 left to go. Once again, we'll set back up in the middle of the circle. Jones is just fighting off, trying not to give up that escape point there. Over and over again. Got a much better start. Springer did not get up to his feet, but now he does get separated.
That's a good move by Jones. He felt he was losing control, and rather than give up the reversal, he gave up the escape. Now it's 1-1. Next takedown will have a good chance to win the match.
And both fan bases now cheering on their wrestlers. They're out of bounds. Oh! Jones landed on the hardwood off of the mat.
His left knee, you could tell, hit on the court.
That is not a good feeling. Jones being... Here's a look at that again.
You see his left knee. Boom.
Oh! Yeah, it was bent backwards and then landed directly on that knee.
Floor burn there. Hopefully that's all he's trying to... I mean, here we have a 1-1 match. If all of a sudden, if he can't go, that's a big swing.
Yeah, if you're Coach Glenn, can see him there talking to him, making sure he's okay, and the training staff making sure that he's all right. And he landed right in front of the Coon Rapids bench as well. So as a teammate, you can see, they could all see Jones right there.
Yep. Jones got a little pep talk from Coach Montague.
And adrenaline's got to be running now, right, after landing like that. Here we go, 55 seconds left to go. Still tied, 1-1. Springer gets control of Jones's right leg, or left leg, excuse me.
Single leg.
Lifting it up to his chest. looking for a move. 2 points for Springer as he takes the 3-1 lead with 38 seconds left to go here in the match. Jones now has to look for an escape and a takedown or a very quick reversal. Both up in the air. Jones, no point awarded for an escape there. 25 seconds here to go. There's the 1 point escape. Jones now has to make a move and finish it here in the last 20 seconds. 3-2 for Springer. Both benches up on their feet. 10 seconds left to go here. Springer just trying to keep separated. Jones makes a move here at the very end. No points awarded. Springer wins 3-2.
That's what I was talking about. Springer sitting right on the edge of the mat.
Wrestlers shake hands. That was a great match between the two of them. Hopefully Jones is all right with his knee. Springer looks incredibly excited about his victory there. Here's that takedown once again.
At 152 pounds,
Does get awarded the 2 points.
Tyler Young for Anoka.
Next up here is Moses Madimba and Tyler Young.
Did they say Madimba's out there?
They did announce that it was Madimba. Typically he wrestles in the 160 weight class.
Right now. Yeah, I think this is Demetrius Seals.
Oh, is this Demetrius Seals? Maybe the
it?
PA. Oh! A warning for Coon Rapids there for a push. Early on here is 0-0.
I think I see Seals in the black hoodie back there, so I think this is Moses Madimba.
Okay, so this is Madimba. And it is Tyler Young for Anoka. Two points awarded for Madimba here. 53 seconds left to go here in the first. Madimba is ranked in the top 10 in the 160 weight class, but here today he is wrestling in 152. Young did look for an escape there for a moment, but Madimba able to keep control. Has control of the left arm. Looking for a cradle. Couldn't quite get it.
Seeing Young doing a good job getting back to his base, but not doing a whole lot after that. But I'd like to see Madimba get out to the side.
As the end of the first, it's Madimba 2, Young 0.
Young the first till the third period.
Madimba will start in the bottom position here. Referee talking to the wrestlers real quick. Looks like there's something wrong with Young.
I thought I'd seen some blood on Young's face.
On the left side of his face there. Or maybe it was the right side. Looked like a rug burn or mat burn. It's right up by that eye. Oh, there it is. Hopefully they're able to stop that bleeding. Madimba. This guy's 2-0 lead to start off before they start the second period. And he looked really good, Madimba did, that first.
Good job. You always wonder because he's been wrestling at 160, dropping down a weight class here. Sometimes you lose a little bit of strength, some conditioning, but he looks really good so far.
And you wonder how much of the impact of him moving down has to do with Colby Nios. and he is the top ranked at the 160 for Anoka.
Right, it's a thing of matchups here for Coon Rapids and Anoka both.
You want your best wrestler to be able to score points. And Madimba, if you talk to most people, they say he is their best wrestler for Coon Rapids. Young, though, sticking with them. It's now a 3-0 lead for Madimba, though. A minute 10 left to go here in the second. Young looking for that leg. 2 more points award for Madimba.
Yep. Young is out here wrestling very defensively. You can just kind of tell that he's out here. He doesn't want to give up any bonus points. He's not being very aggressive and trying to stay out of trouble the best he can.
Young was warned there for stalling. He seems to be doing damage control already. 30 seconds left to go here in the second. Possibly looking for escape there, but Madimba not letting him go anywhere. Keeping control of that left arm there.
Chin drop.
10 seconds left. Madimba looks up at the referee for a moment there. Maybe looking for more stalling.
Exactly.
And after the second, Madimba 5, Young 0. There is Coach Todd Springer, one of the 2 head coaches here, giving some last-second instruction here to Young before the third. He's been up and animated a lot tonight, known as wrestlers.
Oh, yeah. Along with Lucas Murray. Lucas Murray is always one of the most animated coaches. Very into it and does a nice job with his team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're a wrestler and you see your coach getting up and fired up, as a wrestler, you have to be fired up as well. Madimba, though, with the right leg takedown. Young not happy about it. 2 points for Madimba for the takedown, 1 for Young for the escape very quickly.
And Young's just going to hang on to that leg as long as he can.
Madimba definitely the stronger of the 2 wrestlers this matchup. Trying as hard as he can, get that left leg free. He's going to be called for kicking there.
Yeah.
Point, yep. You could see him there with his, I think it was his right leg pushing up off his, off of Young's elbow. You can see the 2 refs talking to each other. Dimon not happy about it. Yeah, you see that right foot, the elbow and shoulder. And typically that's frowned upon in wrestling. Once again, though, Young being checked out, probably for that same cut again. Madimba's still pleading his case.
We got a 7-3 match with just over a minute to go.
Madimba looking to score 4 points for his team instead of 3 here. He's got a little bit of work to do to get there, though. Madimba looking. Young trying to hang on to Madimba's right leg there. 45 seconds left to go here.
Young is making Madimba work for everything.
But Madimba gets it. 2 more points for Madimba here. 9-3. It's a 6-point lead.
We'll try to go 2 for 1. He's going to have 2 takedowns now.
It's another escape. 9-4. 5-point lead here. 30 seconds left to go. Madimba's going to have to move quick.
He's have to look for something where he can take him down to his back if he wants to get bonus points.
Right now, for the meet, Anoka has 15, Coon Rapids has 13. So an extra point here would be nice for the Cardinals. 10 seconds left to go here. 2 wrestlers still upright Medimba looking for a move. Last second here. Does not look like it. Both sides are excited about this. Anoka bench up, clapping, only giving up 3 points. Medimba, though, and the Cardinals are excited to get the win.
Puts Coon Rapids back in front by 1 point, 16-15.
Demetrius Seals for Coon Rapids. Colby Nass. Captain Colby Nass.
Colby Nass up against Seals, Demetrius Seals, here in the 160-pound weight class. Very quickly, they go after each other fast.
Nass very aggressive, very good from his feet. Here's one where, Nass comes in. Ranked very high in the state. There he gets his 2-point takedown. This is one where Coon Rapids would like to stay away from any bonus points. That would be a victory for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, it's kind of, roles are reversed here in this one compared to the 152. Just do damage control and look for as many points as possible if you're the Tornadoes.
Nass working the half Nelson.
Man left to go here. The first period is 2-0 already for...
Nice reversal there by Seals.
Very quickly now it's tied back up, 2-2. A 1-point escape for Nass. I think Demetrius Seals typically also wrestles at a lower weight class.
Right, so now he's giving away weight. I'm sure that both Seals and Medimba weighed in at 152, giving the Cardinals some flexibility in the lineup.
2 more points awarded to the Tornadoes there. It's now a 5-2 with 20 seconds left to go here in the first. Out of bounds. Seals just trying to hang on here, trying not to give up any more points here at the end of the first. So if you are Seals here, what's the best way to not get called for stalling, but also not give up any extra points?
Always stay on your base and just continuously move. Keep moving. And don't expose your back to anything, but sit out, switch, stand up, control the hands. You've got to get off your belly. You got to get your head off the mat.
And you could see there Colby looking over at the coach, Lucas Murray, the other head coach for the Tornadoes. He's been up yelling just as much as the rest of the Anoka bench.
Yes. Very, very vocal.
It Seals early on here, trying to keep control. Not see any escape points. It is now 7-2, 8-2
now.
with another escape point for Nass. They'll start up here again with 1:36 in the neutral position. That's going for that right leg, single leg takedown. Seals, though, was able to hold him off for a moment, but 2 more points.
That was a good spot to give up the 2 points, so not fight it anymore.
Once again, he's on his back. Just trying not to give up the pin. He's got a minute to go here, though. It's not like he can just keep his shoulder blades off the mat for a whole minute.
3 on the near fall.
3 more points awarded. Is now 13-2. Nass is looking to score 4 points for his team here. Seals fighting hard, trying not to give up any more points. Nass looking at the ref for more points. 2 more points award. 15-2 now here with 15 seconds to go.
Very close to a tech fall here. 2 points away.
Looking for that 15-point lead in this match. 3 seconds to go. Called out of bounds with 0.7 left. So here for Seals, this last period here, he's going to have to fight pretty much even with Nos. Can't be giving up any more points.
Exactly, and if he does, he does not want to go to his back. I mean, don't give up the pin at this point, where you give him the extra team point. You give him 16 points, where the tech will only give him 5.
Nos gets the escape. It's now 16-2, 1 point to go.
Right, so now Nos is going to look for something where he can take him down to his back. Otherwise, the match will stop right on the takedown.
There's the move, and he's on his back, so we're going to keep counting.
Step right into the headlock there.
Seals trying to fight off the pin here. It's not looking great for him. He keeps fighting, and the pin is done. The minute 27 left to go here in the third. Nos wins on a pin. 6 more points going to the Tornadoes.
It's a nice job by Nos. You know exactly what he had to do. What his only chance to get the pin is he had to get something right to the back from a takedown. You couldn't just have a normal 2-point takedown.
Yeah, you could see his experience there. He knew exactly what to do.
For Anoka,
This is Zach Thomas for the Coon Rapids Cardinals against Rowan Junling of the Anoka Tornadoes. Thomas was looking for that right leg for a while there. Couldn't quite get a hold of it though. Fighting for a lot of hand control, trying to get something.
So key. Control the hands, control the head.
Typically, you see wrestlers immediately jump for the leg, but getting that hand control or head control sometimes can be a lot more helpful.
Yep.
Like here, Thomas does have control.
Yep, very hard to wrestle with your head on the mat. And Thomas doing a good job here. Let's see if we can spin around and get the takedown. Keep working. Goes to crossface.
Junling trying not to give up any points here. Reaching for that left leg. Does get up. Back in the neutral position. 45 seconds left to go here in the first. Oh, quick move for Junling.
Yeah.
2 points for the takedown.
Nice little duck under there.
If you were to ask me right before that move, I'd say that Thomas was looking like the stronger wrestler. Very quickly, though, Junling able to score points.
Nice job here, breaking Thomas down to the mat.
15 seconds left to go here. Thomas trying not to give up any more points. He's got no control over that left arm.
Yeah, he's got an arm bar in there. Chicken wing.
There's the buzzer for the first. It's 2 points for Rowan Junling. No points for Zach Thomas. Let's take a look at that takedown again.
Watch. Yep. Nice job.
Very quick.
Good duck under, quick cut. Thomas flat-footed.
As we're starting to get up in the weight classes here, they're still very quick for 170 pounds. Tornadoes looking to get the escape here. Both having control over one leg of the other. Thomas keeps controlling over the left leg. Brings him back down to the mat. Out of bounds. It's very close to a reversal there.
Thomas did a nice job not giving up.
We'll start back here in the middle of the mat. It's a minute 36 left to go here in the second. Very quick reversal there after the whistle. Jungling now has control with a 4-0 lead.
Very nice stand up there right off the whistle. Very strong.
And for Thomas here, you want to win this match just because it is your match, but for the team, you are 5 points down. You don't want to be giving up any more points for the team. Zach Thomas did go 2-0 this past week, or 2-1, excuse me, this past weekend.
He did a nice job. He worked very hard there. Get to his base. Nice switch. However, Jungling was able to stick with it, and Thomas is going to need to develop a second move off of that switch. Got to put 2-3 moves together a lot of times just to get that escape.
After that first takedown in the first, Jungling has looked like he's been in very good control for the rest of this. 20 seconds left to go here in the second.
Thomas keeps trying to switch. Might be his best move from the bottom, but he may have to go to his B move.
It does not look like it's working out here with 5 seconds left to go here. Hopefully he can come up with something here. We're going to have 2 more minutes of wrestling between these two. This Jungling is up 4-0 on Thomas. The Anoka coach is up, giving some advice. So Thomas will start on top here as they start trying not to give up any more escape or reversal points here. Thomas has to get him on his back if he wants to start scoring some points.
Thomas is working the cradle here.
A great move. Holding him back. The referee starts to count off.
Jungling's strong enough to get out of it, but he gets 2 near fall points.
It's a great move starting off here. 30 seconds into the third. See if Thomas can do that again here, get at least 2 more points. Maintaining great control. Trying to keep control of the head there is Thomas. He's got control of the right arm and the head. Can't quite get the back points though. Jungling is fighting off and able to fight off here with 48 seconds left to go here. Still 4-2 for Jungling.
Jungling takes a peek at the clock, sees 45 seconds left.
Thomas has to make one more move here, one more big, strong move if he wants to bring this even. Jungling, though, starts to get up, lift Thomas up.
And we're going to have a stalemate.
You can see both these wrestlers are tired here with 23 seconds left to go. Coaches giving some advice last second before we start back up.
Right to the stand up again, which was his go-to move last time.
Still no escape points, though.
Let's see him go off the mat. Good. Start him over.
All right. So if you're Thomas here, you just want to make sure he does not get up on his feet. 16 seconds left to go.
I think we're going to see another stand-up.
Thomas has to fight that off, and he does. He keeps him on the mat here. 12 seconds left to go.
Trying to break him down for a cradle, but
You got to flip him
there's
over.
a warning for stalling, but
That's okay.
it's
With
going to
5
come too
seconds.
late.
And with that, the Anoka bench fired up here as Rowan Jungling wins over Zach Thomas, 4-2.
Win for Jungling in Anoka. Anoka 24-16.
Is now 24-16 for for the Tornadoes. There he has him for 2 back points. Couldn't convert into anything else though.
Not 82 pounds. Bryce Fleischner for Anoka. Eric Ramos for Coon Rapids.
So we have Bryce Fleischner for the Tornadoes. against Eric Ramos.
Okay, so that's a little switch for the Tornadoes.
It
Flessner
is.
was listed at 195.
Very early on, the wrestlers going at each other. Already at the edge of the mat. Ramos looking for that right leg. Bryce able to fight him off.
Ramos, nice job there, getting in on a single leg, but unable to finish.
There have been some switches now for both teams for weight classes. Is that just to get better matchups for the wrestlers?
Exactly. I mean, each coach, I mean, they take turns who has to present. Every other weight class, one has to present first, and then coaches will juggle their lineups as they see fit. You'll get into the section tournament, and they can have 3 extra wrestlers actually weigh in, so it even gives them more flexibility.
For these wrestlers, though, it must be difficult all of a sudden dropping 8, 10 pounds before one of these matches.
Right, and somebody's going to end up giving away weight, and somebody's dropping to a different weight, but there's a lot of strategy that goes into one of these dual meets, especially when you get 2 good teams.
Especially when they're so close to each other proximity-wise, right? A lot of these wrestlers probably know each other, not just from wrestling, but from growing up.
Long-time rivalry, playing other sports. And this is the oldest rivalry in the district, Anoka being the first high school, Coon Rapids being the second one.
That's why they got a trophy.
Yep.
There you can see them right over the Anoka. You can see those golden shoes there. They're battling for tonight. At the end of the first, it is still 0-0. Both Flessner and Ramos trying to feel out their opponent, find a weakness. Nothing so far. Ramos will start on top here in the second. The 182. Wait. Ramos trying not to give up the escape, but he does. Flessner able to get back to his feet and separate. And he is up 1-0 here with 1:40 left to go in the second.
Flessner with the escape, makes a 1-0 lead.
This is one of those matches I think is a toss-up here, probably 2 lesser experienced wrestlers, but again, toss-up match, and boy, it's 6-point team swing whichever way it goes.
And both of these wrestlers are juniors. So not the most experienced, but they've spent time wrestling in the past. And as we're getting up to these bigger weight classes now, every move is more like a wrecking ball instead of a hammer.
Ramos into the legs, he's going to get close to it. He's going to reach up for the head here. Go right to a half Nelson.
Cardinals bench is animated right now. Coach Glenn is up near the mat. Flessner trying to get some points here. It's now 3-0 for Flessner. He's looking for
What a good view there.
trying to get the pin. 20 seconds left to go here. Ramos fighting off everything. Trying to keep that left shoulder up.
When Ramos is so close there.
Oh, look at that. How close can you get? And they call the pin. There it is. 9 seconds left to go in the second. Flessner does get the pin over Ramos. After that first, I didn't expect anything like that to happen in the second.
Well, that's, 2 lesser experienced wrestlers. And like I say, Ramos was very close to getting a takedown there where I thought he had a chance to even take him to his back with a half Nelson there. And Flessner does a nice job scrambling out of it and turns it into a pin for himself.
A great move by Flessner and helping his team out. They're now up 30-16. Now we are now in the 195 weight class. So Bruce Melhauser for the Tornadoes has moved up a weight class from 182 to 195. And Nick Berg for the Cardinals. Very quickly, we've gone out of bounds already once, and we're back to the center of the mat.
Tell Nick Berg does look a little bit bigger. Unless you can tell that Melhauser probably did weigh in at 182, give him that flexibility.
We'll see if Nick Berg is able to use that weight to his advantage here, but very quickly he has lost control of his right leg. Melhauser does get the takedown. 2 points for him. It was a 2-0 lead with 1:10 left to go here in the first. He's got control of that right arm, trying to flip him over. Now looking for the left wrist. Melhauser is looking for Berg's left wrist here.
Battle going on underneath there for control of the hands.
They're out of bounds. 40 seconds left to go here. We'll get back to the center of the mat. Looks like we are looking at Melhauser. Something in his mouth possibly, or his mouth guard. Referee was checking it out. Everything's okay. We'll get back to wrestling. Now Berg, if he did weigh in at 195, he should have the weight advantage here, correct?
Yep.
He's not quite able yet to use that to his advantage.
Not yet.
He's got that right arm in a terrible position. It's great for Melhauser.
Yep, he's looking for an armbar here. Chicken wing. They run.
5 seconds left to go. Near fall, and they will give 3 points. So it's now 5-0 after the end of the first. There are the golden shoes the two teams are battling for. Coon Rapids and Anoka looking to bring home that amazing trophy. Some wrestling shoes. Love that. Berg does start on top here. Start off the second. Out of bounds though. We'll start with Berg in advantage though and on top. So with a 5-point deficit here, he does look to try to get Melhauser out, but no, it's a reverse.
Very quick switch there by Melhauser. Nice move right off the whistle. Berg unable to react.
This has been the position that most of this wrestling match has been in, with Berg just trying to fight off, stay off of his back.
Melhauser doing a nice job, just putting a lot of pressure on, controlling the hands. Looking for a half Nelson here.
He's got that right arm now. Now the left wrist pulled across the body, flipped around, couldn't quite finish it there.
No points there.
Great looking move, but yeah, no.
It would give you some points in freestyle, but not in high school wrestling.
Melhauser does look to have a bunch of arm control here. Both arms.
They'll run the head here. See if he can turn him.
Berg is doing great though, trying to keep off his back, but there it is. He's back on his back. Near fall points are being counted off. Berg doing a great job to fight it off. 2 more points. So it's now 9-0 with 27 seconds left to go here in the second. At this point, it does look like Berg is just trying to fight off the pin, at least for this period.
Melhauser's going to have to. Berg has to survive this period, and he's going to have to come up with a big move to save the Cardinals to have any chance in the dual meet score.
There's the buzzer. And so after 2, we have Muehlhauser 9, Berg with 0.
Another look at Muehlhauser's reversal there, right off the whistle. Good switch, just textbook. Nice job.
He knew exactly what the move he wanted to make between the period.
We've seen a lot of those tonight from both teams switches, and we've seen a number of re-switches on them, but Berg unable to react on that one.
So do some coaches like to do those switches or coach those more than others?
Well, that's one of the very first moves you learn from the bottom. Switch, stand up, sit out.
They've had lots of practice of that. Berg with the takedown.
Now we'll see if he can use his weight to his advantage here. Nice job pressuring.
Now that both wrestlers are tired, he can use his weight a little bit more too. Minute 15 left to go here in the last period. Muehlhauser trying to get to his feet. Berg using all of his weight. Keep him down.
He's got a cradle. Unable to hold on to it though.
Reversal here. Looking for another pin.
Berg did have the cradle there for a second. He did try to because he knew he needed a big move. And he got himself in trouble.
Berg fighting it off. He's got to fight off for 45 more seconds. This is going to be difficult for him.
And the near fall.
3 more points. I know Berg is trying to keep it away from that 15-point deficit. 30 seconds left to go here. Berg did look like he had a chance there to make a couple of moves.
Yep, and he knew he had to be aggressive. Like I say, probably tried to throw he had the cradle in, but probably not as tight as he would want it. And Muehlhauser did a nice job able to slip out of it and turn it into a pinning combination for himself.
And there's the buzzer. It's a major decision for Bruce Muehlhauser over Berg.
So that'll clinch the match for the Tornadoes with 2 matches to go.
They will be keeping, the shoes will not be leaving the building tonight. They'll be staying here in Anoka.
Sam Street for the Tornadoes.
So we have Sam Street for the Tornadoes and Marcus Moore for the Cardinals here. In the 220-pound weight class. Immediately we are out of bounds. These are big guys.
Yeah, they are.
You do not want them falling off the mat. This past weekend, Moore did get a 16-0 victory from the Stampede Duels. Street did have a pin at their Mustang Duels. Both of them coming off big wins from this past weekend. Both wrestlers still upright with a minute left to go here in the first. Let's see, once they start moving though, any direction, it's very hard for either one to stop the other.
Momentum. This guy's doing a nice job hand fighting, trying to control the heads.
But both of them seem to be able to fight out of any control that the other wrestler has over them.
I think they both want to upper body wrestle. Nobody's really interested in shooting the legs.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to go here in the first. So near the edge of the mat here, close to the screen. It's a little bit of momentum here that might be called out of bounds, but no. Street does turn it back in. 10 seconds left to go here, and they're going to be called out of bounds. With 9 seconds left to go. After the first, it is still a 0-0 tie. between Sam Street and Marcus Moore. Looks like Marcus will be on top here. Sam Street be looking for an escape or a reversal of some type. This will be the first time we see the wrestlers not upright in this match.
Moore able to stop the initial stand-up, but Street now very slowly working his way back up to his feet.
Yeah, you can see him lifting his hips, trying to get them up as high as possible. Stalling warning for Sam Street there. We're 40 seconds into the second here. Still 0-0 tie. Looking for any amount of points for either side. Right now looks like
he's trying to work in there for a cradle, doing a nice job there, keeping his chest on Street and really trying to take away any energy that he may have.
Now, guys, right forearm across the back of the head, trying to get control of that left arm, trying to flip him over. You can see him lifting as hard as he can.
This is where Street's really not doing a whole lot.
Cardinals are up now 1-0 with 38 seconds left to go here in the second. Street is very good, though, at keeping his body down.
He's got a lot of weight on Street there.
Keeping his head as low as possible.
Driving him into the mat. Doing a nice job of controlling Street on the bottom. He's doing a nice job there, like you say, with his arm in the back of the head, the neck, driving it into the mat. And Street's doing a nice job there of not going to his back. Nice hard cross face there by Moore.
There it is. There's the buzzer for the end of the second. Here's the Cardinals 1, Tornadoes nothing. So now roles are reversed here for the third. Let's see what Moore can do. Try to get an escape or a reversal. Street has to be tired after trying to fight that off, though, for so long there.
Oh, yeah, it takes a lot of energy.
So even though roles are reversed, energy probably a little bit higher for Moore.
Even with Moore working on that pin, I mean, he was working hard trying to turn him there. But his is more upper body. There's a nice escape.
Up on his feet, now 2-0.
Nice job by Moore there. Had a couple moves put together, and it results in an escape.
Referee is trying to fix the in-house scoreboard here. There we go.
They got us with 18 minutes, 26 seconds to go.
Yeah,
that might be wrong.
That might be a little long for these guys. Maybe they want to wrestle for that long, but probably not. These two wrestlers will start back up in the neutral position here because Moore got the escape before going out of bounds. And there we go. Everything is set back. Clock has not started running, though. We're going to probably stop here in a moment, or we're going to keep going. One referee is talking to the scores table. Nope, looks like we will stop once again here. A little bit of technical difficulties here. So it does not look like... Looks like they're trying to hit the button there and nothing is happening.
Timekeeper wanted a little camera time.
Of course. Who doesn't want to be on CTN? Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Who do you think this benefits more out of the two wrestlers? Do you think it benefits Moore, or do you think it benefits Street?
I would say, 2-0 to pay. Probably they're both getting a chance to recover. I think they were both pretty tired there after the second period, so I think this is going to lead to a more exciting third period than what we may have had. So I think both wrestlers were pretty gassed after that second period. Moore did a nice job putting the pressure on Street, and I think it took a lot out of Street, but it also took a lot out of Morris. He's really being aggressive and trying to go for that near fall points and possible pin.
Yeah, if you saw Coach Glenn there for a moment, both the coaches, neither of them are up off their seat. They're both trusting in the wrestlers that they know what to do.
Oh, yep. I mean, there's a, all kinds of different philosophies. I mean, I know these guys, Glenn and Montague are both outstanding coaches in the wrestling room, and they put all their work in all week. And now, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, it's time for the wrestlers to show.
It looks like we're going to go without a running clock here. We're going to go out of bounds. Once again, still in the neutral position.
Our second official is using the iPhone to keep the clock.
All right, so we'll be working with an iPhone now.
I did see we went from 146 to 145 on the clock.
Yeah, the clock did move for a moment there. Wrestlers, though, really don't care. They just want to score points.
The official has the time on the clock.
Street looking for a move there for a moment. Separate.
1 minute.
A minute to go here in the third period. Moore is hanging on to that 2-point lead. After a little bit of break, it does seem like both the wrestlers have a little bit more energy than they did before the technical difficulty.
A little recovery time.
Yeah, it's never hurts anyone, right? Nope. Almost it looked like they were starting to make moves with their legs, but still lots of arm and head control.
Yeah, they're both wrestling with the upper body, and they did try a little bit of a trip there, but
30 seconds.
we're not seeing any true shots at a takedown.
30 seconds left to go, and
As
there's
I
a
said,
shot. There it is.
Single leg shot.
Moore is not giving it up, though. Looking for his own cradle for a second.
Nice job by Moore to stay out of that. That was a great shot by Street.
Great move, no points awarded. Still 2-0. 3, 2, 1, and that is time.
That's a nice win for Marcus Moore.
It was a great move by him there at the end also to keep off any points from being scored against him. And we are down to the big fellas, the heavyweights. Gavin Layton, last time on CTN when we were covering the wrestlers, he won with a pin to win the meet against Blaine. He's running around, super excited.
I did see that score. Was it 33-30?
It was. It was a great move by him at the very end. He's up against Tyler Neblung. Looks like we are going to... We do have a working clock once again here.
Both heavyweights, sophomores, so they'll be able to probably see each other a lot over the next 3 years.
They're going to be very familiar with each other by the time they finish their high school careers. With a minute 15 left to go here. Both the wrestlers still up and standing. The heavyweight division, we have Tyler Neblung for the Tornadoes and Gavin Layton for the Cardinals. Layton did have 2 pins this weekend. Neblung did have 1. Lots of, once again, just like in the last one, lots of head and hand control.
Right. I tell you, Nebling's trying to use his knees to break Layton's control of his hands. You see Layton just grab that leg when he puts it up there.
Oh, and a double leg takedown attempt here. Layton is able to fight it off. Looking to spin around. Get his own.
Nice job sprawling there by Layton.
2 points awarded here with 15 seconds left to go.
Almost looked like Nebling was trying to an open field tackle.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive move. It almost worked, too. Layton able to fight it off and get his own 2 points. 4 seconds left to go here. There's the buzzer. After the first, it is 2 points for Layton, 1 point for Neblung. Or, sorry, 0 points for Neblung. Excuse me.
times where Nibbling was the aggressor, shooting the takedown, and Leighton able to counter out of it with a nice sprawl and able to work his way around for the 2 points.
Very quick escape there.
Nice stand up.
That's great.
Came up, we had control of the hands, and spun right out.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those tonight where person on bomb knows exactly the move they want to do, and they're able to execute it perfectly. So now we're back up in this neutral position where we spent a lot of that first period. It's got to be difficult for Tyler Nibbling for making that move.
Just got poked in the eye.
Ooh. Took his right eye there for Leighton. Shake hands.
Nibbling knew right away that it had happened.
Oh, there it was with the thumb. Not gonna feel good. Leighton, though, already has looking for the takedown, and he gets it. Now 5-0 for Leighton. Got control of both arms there for a moment.
Yep. Hard crossface there, reaching across to that bicep. Try to spin here if you can get control of the hand. The other arm.
Oh, an escape there.
There's one escape for Tyler Nibbling.
So with 50 seconds left to go, it's a 5-1 lead for Leighton. Looking for that left leg. Was Leighton. Couldn't quite make the move though.
20 seconds.
Now Leighton loses control there of his left arm for a moment. Five seconds left to go here in the second period. Still a 4-point lead for Leighton. You can see Leighton looking for that left leg.
Nice job wrestling right to the whistle there by Leighton.
Yeah. He might be aware of the clock, but he fights all the way to the end. It's a good sign for this third period that he is not totally gassed, that he still has a lot to give. So he looks to start throwing Nibbling around the edge of the mat there. They're called out of bounds.
Yep, Nibbling doing a nice job there too. If Leighton had him underhook, but Nibbling had a nice setup for a possible throw there, but I think Leighton has a slight weight advantage there and able to get out of the situation.
Yeah, looking at the two wrestlers, it does look like Leighton is a little bit bigger. Even though the Cardinals cannot win the team match, for Leighton, this would be a great win for him to be able to get this.
Well, absolutely. I mean, a lot of these, every one of these matches, they all have implications for their seedings for the section tournament. You have the individual tournament and the team tournament. And so there's a lot of stuff that, happens based on the results of these matches tonight.
Again, Leighton as a sophomore, he's got plenty of time to grow. So racking up these wins early on in his career has got to feel great already in the varsity.
Right. Big kid, but you can just tell that he's going to get stronger.
Oh, yeah. It's now a 7-1 lead for Leighton.
Puts in a little time in the weight room. It'll really pay off for him.
And you can see him here already dragging his opponent back into the circle, not wanting to give up. Finally, they do call it. With 18 seconds left to go here in the final period. Let's just catch their breath for a moment. In position. They're back into it. Look like Leighton, they're looking to throw him over. Get him onto his back for a moment. Last few moments here as the Tornadoes start to applaud. Excited about getting their golden shoes. But Layton does get this final victory for the Cardinals. 7-1. The final for the team match is 34 Anoka, 22 Coon Rapids.
Thank you, family, friends.
That's a nice job by the Tornadoes tonight to come out with a 12-point victory. Coming in, we thought Coon Rapids had to have wins at 113 and 195, which turned into 182 or 195 by Nick Berg, and Coon Rapids lost both of them. Basically, if those two matches flip-flop, you got a tie dual meet. Coon Rapids unable to get it tonight, but section tournament's coming up in February. Maybe they can, turn that result around.
Yeah, you sure do hope so. For the Tornadoes, they continue their dominance. They are looking at like one of the best teams in the state right now, and after tonight, you can definitely tell why. They're able to take close matches and win them, and take matches they're supposed to win and turn them into 4 points or 5 points or 6 points, which is always impressive for a team.
They'll be the favorites going into the section tournament, but there's a lot of matches. There's close matches. The Springer match with Jones, that was 3-2. We had a 4-2 match at 195. There's close matches that can be turned either way for Coon Rapids or Anoka, and it's going to be it's going to come down to, I think, the last couple weights, and no matter who gets into the finals at these section tournament. I mean, Section 7 is going to be very strong again. You got St. Francis, Cambridge, Isani, Anoka, Coon Rapids. They're all in there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And if we take a look here at our upcoming schedule,